Hi YouTube, this is the third time I'm recording this video now, but it's sort of a bonus double video because I decided I would do the two albums in one, and that would sort of tie off the early years of Oasis. So first of all, we have the third album, the polarizing album, Be Here Now, which I really like it. I think it's a good album. I'll show you the gatefold. This is, I mean, it's not as good as the last two, but it was never going to be as good as the last two. And it's often regarded as the album that killed Britpop, or at least killed the hype around Britpop. I do like the label with the clock in the middle, and I don't really see it like that. Oasis back then never really considered themselves a Britpop band. They were just making the music of the time, which was Britpop, or is now known as Britpop. But it's not as good as What's the Story, or Definitely Maybe, but it's still a good album. There are pitfalls on it, and problems, so back in, I think it's 2016, they remastered and re-released this album on Apple Music and Spotify and other streaming services, and there were the B-sides to the singles that weren't on this album, and they were better than some of the songs on the album. There's songs like Stay Young, which was a B-side. There's songs like Flashbacks, which has a really cool whistle solo, and The Fame, sung by Noel, which is fantastic. And just think those were B-sides, whereas some of the songs on this album aren't that good at all. I'm just gonna do my thumbnail. So it's Do You Know What I Mean is a great song. It's one of their best songs, a classic opener to an album. My Big Mouth is great. It's straight in there, heavy guitars. The production's a bit messy on this album, but I know they were they were a bit high. Magic Pie. Now I like the lyrics to Magic Pie, and I like the way Noel sings it, but it's 7 minutes long, and it just goes on, and you want it to end. Even there's a bit at the end. Again, it just doesn't end. Stand By Me is one of the best Oasis songs. I love the lyrics, I love the music video, and I love Liam's vocals. And actually there's I don't know if it was 1996 or 1997, live recording for Stand By Me, where Liam's vocals are on point. They're absolutely brilliant. You should definitely go and check that out. I Think I Know, The Girl in the Dirty Shirt, the two best songs off this album. They're proper Oasis songs. Really stand up today. Fade In, Fade Out, Fade In, Out, Fade In and Out. Sorry, that's hard to say, but it's not a very good song. It's a bit so-so, and my record actually skips on that song, which is annoying. And then Be Here Now, title track, which is a fantastic track with a great whistle chorus. All Around the World I love All Around the World, but I love the version that was on the Supersonic documentary, which you can probably find if you YouTube it. It's, what's the word? It's not studio. Well, I think it is probably considered a studio demo. Well, they were in the Broadwalk. This is before Definitely Maybe, and it's brilliant to see them, so young. Just imagine, I mean, they had All Around the World, or Noel had that in his banks, and it took him till the third album to put it in a song. Put it in an album. It's Getting Better Man is a fantastic tune, and then it ends with All Around the World, reprise, which is alright. But my problems with this album is the length. Some of the songs go on and on and on, and I know that's Noel's problem with the album as well. He thinks it's rubbish because the songs go on and on, and the production is very good. But it's still a good album. It's not one of their best, but if you've never listened to Oasis, I would definitely check out the last two, or check out this next album, which I'm going to bundle into this video. The Master Plan, their B-side album, with a really hard to read backside. I don't know whether you can see, can you see the writing at the top on the sort of fuzzy image? I can't read that very well at all. I know I'm nitpicking. And then there's a lovely gatefold with the information on it. And the sleeves are great, great as well. All the sleeves, they have a... no, you got it wrong way around. Just information on all the songs and when they were recorded. Oh, I'm catching a cold. Ignore me. Just information on all the songs. And this is better than Be Here Now, to be honest with you. Oasis B-sides are better than their A-sides for the most case. For the most case, in most cases. Aqueous, which was a B-side of What's the Story, is one of their best songs. I love the way that Noel takes the chorus while Liam takes the verse. Underneath the Sky, which has the best Liam vocals in any Oasis song, because it was a B-side and he knew the pressure. There wasn't much pressure on him to sing it, so he really went for it, and it's one of the best songs. Talk Tonight, which is a beautiful song that Noel wrote about. I think it's Talk Tonight that he wrote about a girl in San Francisco who convinced him to stay with the band. It's all in the Oasis documentary, which I've seen a few times. Going Nowhere, I love that song. Fadeaway is one of their best songs. There's a Fadeaway. So in Japan, Don't Go Away was a single of Be Here Now, and there's a B-side which is a different version of Fade Away they did, where Noel sings it, Liam sings backup vocals, and Johnny Depp and Kate definitely Johnny Depp and Kate, I forget the surname, play drums and sing, and it's really good, but it was never released in Western audiences, which is annoying. I Am the Walrus live and the Swamp Song, two great tracks. Listen Up. Listen Up is one of their best songs ever. I love just the drums, I love the guitar work. It's really good, but it was a B-side. It just amazes me. Rocking Chair, again, was a B-side to, I don't know, it was a B-side anyway. What was it? Roll With It, that's the name. Roll With It. And it just amazes me, because Rocking Chair is a really good song as well. Half the World Away, one of the best Oasis songs. I saw Noel play it live, which was amazing. It's Good to Be Free, it's another great song. Stay Young. Stay Young is one of the songs that should have been on Be Here Now, but it was just made a B-side. Head Shrinker. If you like the song Bring It On Down, Head Shrinker in my mind is a better version. It's a proper Sex Pistols punk rock. Liam's vocals just blow me away. Definitely check that song out. And the last song, the title track, which Noel calls his masterpiece, The Master Plan, which is one of the best songs, period. It's in my top 10. And to be honest with you, I plan to get it tattooed on myself eventually. I've got a list of stuff that I'd like to do tattoo wise, and The Master Plan is on there. The lyrics alone are just spectacular. Noel is one of the greatest songwriters of our generation, and the fucking I love the orchestral work and the whole song. I can't really pick, it's just brilliant, and it was a B-side. That's why they released that album, because that song was really good, and they realised that the B-sides would all come together to make a great album. Hence, the master plan. So definitely check out the master plan. It's one of my favourite songs, and I can't recommend it enough to you. But anyway, thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in another video. Take care. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like all the videos. Hi YouTube, today is sort of a bonus double video because I fucked it. Fucking fucked it.